Hi everyone. How are you? I hope that you're all safe there wherever you are. Happy, doing the best that you can. As we all know, these are unprecedented, crazy times, and I hope you're having a good Wednesday. This is our last episode of Together Women Rise. It's sort of like a series that I've been doing with Bon Viv, as you can see right here, to highlight women who are rising above the challenges of what everyone is going through today. And I know this has been, like, I can't believe it's already been 5 weeks that we've been doing this. It just, time is just blurring now to me. Even though I won't be seeing you guys every Wednesday, I hope that with the time that we've shared together, you guys, as well as me, we keep commemorating women and thanking women who are doing incredible things for their communities. I've really loved having this time with you guys and talking to you, but I also want to say a big thank you to Bon Viv and give them a big cheers and say thank you so much, Bon Viv, for taking the time and wanting to make this effort. So this is a big cheers to you. There we go. So let me tell you about our 4 extraordinary women that we are going to be commemorating. The first one, and I'm going to try and speak with her as well, which, you know, I don't have much luck with, so I have my plan B ready. First one, we have Lakshmi from Kansas. Lakshmi, you were nominated by your sister, Sanana. My sister is my hero and a fighter. She works as a registered nurse in a critical care unit at Advent Health, Shawnee Mission, Kansas. We came to the US as refugees from Bhutan. My sister did her nursing here. As we all know, at this critical time, healthcare workers are being pushed to their absolute limits. It hasn't left my sister far behind either. She's a single mother with a beautiful 3-year-old, and also taking care of our 76-year-old dad. I can see how this pandemic has changed her life, but she still manages to fight every day. On March 23rd, we were on our way for grocery shopping and she got a call from work for being exposed to one of her COVID-19 patients. She had to be self-quarantined, limited to her bedroom and bathroom, which put her 3-year-old daughter and our dad behind. We could take care of our dad, but he's connected to my niece and becomes anxious when he doesn't see her too much. It was emotionally and physically depressing for all of us. Being a single mother and also taking care of a 75-year-old dad, it was the first day ever in my niece's life where she couldn't sleep with her mother or couldn't even hug her. My niece was crying at the door, but my sister couldn't open the door and hug her daughter because of the possibility of the transmission. They were waving to each other from far away, and my 3-year-old niece couldn't understand why her mother was abandoning her. Fortunately, my sister didn't have any symptoms and was able to return to work. As the world has been affected by this pandemic, we are all fighting in our own ways. I can see my sister taking care of COVID-19 patients and praying that she doesn't transmit it to our niece and dad as they live together. Like others, she doesn't have a choice. We're maintaining social distance, but we haven't been able to meet, just like everyone else. But I can see how much she's worried about her patients than herself. Oh, that's just beautiful. Lakshmi, thank you so much for the work that you're doing. And thank you so much for putting yourself out there for us. Sanana, that's a lovely story. I hope your niece and your dad are fine. Please give them my love. I'm going to try and call Lakshmi really quickly. Let me just get my other phone. Should I even attempt this? Let me attempt it. It's not going to happen, but I'll try. Doing the live from here while I... Oop, nope. 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 I'm just gonna call her on FaceTime. Okay, there we are. FaceTime with Lakshmi. Hi Lakshmi, how are you?
Hi Priyanka.
That's Lakshmi.
Hi.
Do you guys see her? Hi, how are you?
Hi Priyanka. Hello everyone. Namaste. I'm good. I'm doing good. Good. It's such a great honor.
Thank you. Such a great honor to talk to you. Your sister Sanana nominated you, and I just wanted to ask you, what is your daughter's name? She's 3 years old.
Yes, she is. Her name is Shivani.
Her name is Shivani. Wow.
Shivani,
Please tell her
yes.
I said hi. How are you feeling? You're doing okay?
Yes, I will. I'm doing okay. Thank you, Priyanka. You're such an ideal for me.
Oh,
You do such a great work, not just because you are extraordinary actress, but all the good things that you do for good social cause. I'm
oh.
your huge fan. I'm so excited.
Well, thank you so much. That means so much to me. I just want to ask, you seem so positive right now, and seeing all the dread and the the sadness around you right now. How do you stay positive like you are?
I grew up in a refugee camp in Nepal, and I have seen people suffering and dying from diarrhea and dehydration, and where the medical services were not even available. And that inspired me to become a nurse. And I also lost my mom. I was so close to my mom, and I lost my mom in 2017. At that time, I was
I'm so
staying
sorry.
out of state, and I wasn't there to give her my final hug. That was the most heartbreaking moment for me in my life. And seeing COVID-19's patient, seeing them declining rapidly, not being able to say their final goodbyes to their loved ones, is very emotionally and mentally draining for us as nurses. But I'm very thankful to be there for them. I can feel their pain. But in the meantime, getting gratitudes from the public, positivity, appreciations from all around the world, that's what keeps us moving.
Well, that's what this is all about. And I just want to say thank you so much for doing what you're doing. My grandmother was a nurse. Both my parents were physicians. I have many, many physicians and many people in the medical field in my family. So I've seen it firsthand. And I just want to tell you, Lakshmi, that what you do is so close to God. So thank you for doing what you're doing, and I admire you tremendously. Please give my love to Sanana, your dad, your daughter,
I will.
and thank you so much.
I will. Thank you. It's such a great honor. Thank you, Priyanka. It means so much to me. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Lakshmi. Bye.
Bye.
So nice to speak to you.
Thank you.
Oh, she was adorable. Oh man. I thought her story was really, really amazing. And thank you, Sunana, for sending your sister's story in. That was very inspiring, and she's so kind. And I think she articulated something something that we need to think about really is like, there are so many patients out there that probably don't get to say their final goodbyes to their families. And it's just a crazy time. All of us need to come together for each other and do the best that we can. I think that's most important. And I think we're all trying to do the best that we can. Our second woman today is Taran from Vermont. You were nominated by Ali. Meet Taran. If you didn't already know her, now you do. You're welcome. Taran is one of the toughest, most selfless, kind-hearted people that I know, bringing light into the world wherever she goes. What I admire most about her is how she lifts up those around her. As one of the founders of @Gowns for Good, she has done this almost every day since COVID-19 changed life as we know it. Inspired by the prospect of inspired by the prospect of cancelled graduations, Taran helped found Gowns for Good as a way to facilitate the donation of new and used graduation gowns to medical facilities in need of PPE. That's so clever. After hearing about healthcare workers using trash bags as PPE, she knew that she couldn't sit idly by. Taran got this initiative off the ground in less than 24 hours, and since then has been working tirelessly to scale Gowns for Good in order to help as many people as possible. Aside from becoming a web design guru, she's been managing various social media pages, engaging with partners, and making sure Gowns for Good grows. I don't know where Gowns for Good would be without her, and feel she's beyond deserving to be nominated as a woman working hard to give back to our healthcare heroes in the fight against COVID-19. Taran, thank you so much for using your creativity and making the world a better place. Ideas are the currency of the present, and I'm so glad that you are using yours. This is such a clever idea, and that's awesome. All right, now I'm going to talk about... one second, I'm missing a little bit of this page. Dr. Avantika Verma is our next woman, and I'm just gonna read this 1 second really quickly. always drop my drink. I don't understand. Avantika's from Georgia, and she is nominated by her sister, Priyanka. Oh, Avantika, your sister's name is Priyanka. Your parents had very good taste. I want to nominate my older sister, Dr. Avantika Verma. She has always been my role model, leading by example. She taught me the meaning of love and empathy at a very young age. Growing up, she's always been my protector, looking out for me and ensuring my health and safety. Today, I share my sister with those in much more need than myself. She's a family medicine doctor working for a nonprofit, serving immunocompromised patients with HIV/AIDS for some of the most disadvantaged communities in Atlanta. In particular, she cares for the homeless, the formerly incarcerated individuals who are oftentimes at the highest risk of COVID-19. Despite her long hours, she goes to work every day with an uplifting attitude. I'm always impressed by how easily she's able to develop deep connections with her patients, instilling hope for them for a better and a brighter future. My sister goes above and beyond. A few months ago, when she found out that her local health department was short-staffed and in dire need for COVID-19 support, she stepped up as one of the 3 volunteer doctors to test patients for COVID-19. That's incredible. In her limited free time, she puts herself at risk for the well-being of the greater community. Now that Georgia has reopened up post-lockdown, the state is in even greater need than now. She balances all of this while continuing to be an amazing mother of 2 and a best older sister to me. I'm so proud of Avantika for her continuous bravery and resilience. I hope you consider my sister for this recognition. I'm so proud of her, and I hope you are too. I'm so proud of you, Avantika! That's amazing. Thank you for being such a volunteer, putting yourself out there. Thank you, Priyanka, for nominating your sister. I think this is an incredible story, and just to do the service that you're doing, Avantika, is such a big deal, and I just want to commemorate you and let you know that we are all really, really proud of you, and I am so grateful to know you like this, and to be able to share your story. The last one is Ashley from Pennsylvania. Ashley, you were nominated by your mother, Tessie. I nominate my wonderful daughter, Dr. Ashley Chorat, as a very inspiring woman during these challenging times. Ashley is a very high achiever, graduating in her high school valedictorian, completing her accelerated 6-year BS-MD program, graduating college at the young age of 19. She's now 26, working as a radiology resident physician in Philadelphia. She's currently working on the front lines in the interventional radiology department. She works long hours to do complicated procedures on very sick patients. Many of these patients are COVID-positive patients, and she and her colleagues have to take extra precautions. She has to wear heavy lead to protect her from the X-ray radiation during the procedures, in addition to the uncomfortable masks all day, but she does not complain. She and her colleagues have to make very difficult risk-benefit decisions daily to ensure patients and providers' safety during this pandemic. Not only that, but she has a very joyful, cheerful spirit, loves to boost the morale of other doctors, nurses, surgical techs that she works with. She knows the importance of mental health during this situation and rises people's spirits. Most importantly, with her funny jokes and lighthearted personality. Most importantly, she always makes time to call you and check in on family and friends. How do you do all of this, Ashley? I'm not even doing as much, and I still can't keep up with that. You are an incredible overachiever. Thank you so much, Tessie, for telling us Ashley's story. Thank you, Ashley, for doing what you do. I think it's really important to have a sense of humor and be able to smile to help people through things. So thank you for doing that. I just want to say to all of you who have joined me today, if you have a Bon Viv around you, grab it, because I'm going to say thank you to all of you, all 4 of these women. Cheers to you. Thank you for doing this every single day. Thank you for putting yourself out there for us. I do want to say that, doing this with you guys and with Bon Viv was such a special relationship, because I could use my association with Bon Viv as a brand in such a positive way, and it just made me believe that, all of us can actually do for good. And Bonviv and I have a long-term relationship right now, and we have a bunch of other things coming up soon. I know I won't be talking on behalf of them to you every Wednesday, but follow us for more updates, follow them for more updates. And again, to all the women out there doing such wonderful things, this is for you. You're incredible. And again, I dropped a glass. You are incredible. Don't forget to check out Bonviv's page on Instagram so that you guys can get all of these updates. Make sure that Bonviv is also another thing I forgot to tell you. They're partnering with a CARE, which is a non-profit organization, which is aimed at empowering women from all over the world. They're doing amazing work to combat COVID-19 and support those on the front lines. So please show your support at carepackage.org. Do whatever you can. I think that's the best that we can all do, is take care of the world around us. Even a little bit matters. So it was so lovely to be on this journey with all of you, and I will see you around with Bonviv, and I will see you around on my gram. So let's just stay in touch with each other and keep commemorating people who are doing the incredible work around the world for us. Thank you guys. Stay safe.